Good morning, students. Am I audible to everyone, बच्चों? Am I audible, students? So I think yesterday we have done this till bromo, chloro, methyl, benzene. Okay, now write down the next structure, students. Write down the next one, tetrachloro cyclobutane. So make a structure, students, the possible isomers of tetrachloro means 4-chloro in cyclobutane. So please make a diagram. Please make a possible position isomers. Please write down, guys. I'm starting from here. I will not show you the answer right now. Come on, students, write down. Manasa, beta, you can. There is not a method, beta. You can think yourself that how can we draw? How what will be the possibility? You can think in your own way, beta. आपको खुद से सोचना पड़ेगा. देखो, if you are thinking कि sir please tell me the again the all above formula, so it's not possible. I'm right now, let's say if I'm saying this one, so obviously let's say if I'm saying you can put one chlorine here, so either you can put chlorine here, either you can put chlorine here, either you can put chlorine here. Now look at it, these two are only one because this and this both are same, so only two are possible. So Manasa, this is based on your practice and imagination, beta. If you are thinking bromo, chloro, methyl, so you can look at it out that how can we draw the structure? First ortho, then meta, then para. Then we understand the methyl group. Either methyl at first position, second position, third position, fourth position. I'm again telling you, this is the one of the not toughest topic. This is the imaginative topic. Those students have good imagination power. They can resolve the questions very effectively. So Preetham said only three are possible in tetrachloro. So no, it's not four. Look at the answer, students. Look at the answers now. So guys, what will be the possibility? You can think yourself. If you are thinking ki Naveen sir will give a concept, Naveen sir not give the concept. Naveen sir just tell the answer. Ki, sir, there are four. So first we arrange all the four atoms. Then we arrange this one. One, two, three, four. Now beta, this is the second A. Second B क्या हो सकता है? We can replace this one here. So we will get this one. Give the IUPAC name. All are different. Now what will be the third possibility? So we have a third possibility like that. What will be the fourth one? Now I shifted this one to here. So you will get this one. Correct, everyone? So these are the five possibilities. Now those students who draw the structure, now you can verify yourself, and those structures are still pending. Please write down. Shriya beta, this is the first example now I am doing here, the green mark. And you are saying please little up. Please write down everyone. Tetrachloromethyl. So beta, these are the possibility. These are the five possibility. Okay. And these things will definitely come by the only by the practice, students. If you are doing practice, then you are able to learn the things. आपको practice, you have to think yourself very critically. आपको खुद से सोचना होगा कि how can we arrange the four chlorine atom. Although I am given you some idea that first we arrange all the four atoms individually. First we arrange all the chlorine atoms individually. Correct. Then 2A, 2B. It means 2A and 2B both are interrelated. Then we have third A. So write down the third A. Then we have a third B. So what will be the total compounds, beta? Total position isomers are 5. All are having a same parent chain but different position of substituent. If you're thinking, sir, is there any other possibility? So you can please tell me. You can please tell me. You have a most welcome. If you are thinking, is there any other possibility? I can put it according to your formula and will prove that this is the same as that of out of this 5. If you are thinking someone is like kind of different one, you can please tell me. Correct, everyone. Guys, this structural isomers topic now, basically what I'm saying, if you are drawing same structure, at least minimum 5 to 6 times, then you are able to learn the things. Manasa, have you go through 5 times the above structures of the previous class? No, I know very well. Your answer will be no, definitely. So guys, minimum 5 to 6 times when you practice this question, then you are able to think how can I draw the structures. If you are thinking by just only one practice, you will get the answer. But it's not a 9th, 8th class, 10th class. That it's 2 plus 2 is 4. It's not kind of this questions. You have to think yourself. Correct, everyone? Now write down the next one. This chloromethylene. My dear students, chloromethylene means we can put one chlorine atom. So there are only two positions in naphthalene, either alpha, either beta. If we are putting only one chlorine, if we are putting two chlorine, the answer will be different one. But if you are putting only one chlorine, So there will be only two possibility. Which one? Either alpha, either beta. तो आप या तो अल्फा पे पोजीशन. सर व्हाट इज पीआई? अरे बेटा, मनीषा बेटा, अरे व्हाट इज पीआई स्टूडेंट्स? व्हाट इज पीआई? पोजीशन आइसोमर्स यार मनीषा. If you are asking me such kind of question, it means you didn't get a single definition, single carbon atom यार. पीआई का भी नहीं पता है आपको. आपने इतने क्वेश्चंस किए लास्ट टाइम. 1 2 3 4 5 near about 10 questions you have done, and today you are saying what is PI? Hopeless performance. Yesterday also hopeless, today also hopeless. Very nice. So guys, please last class का पढ़ कर आया करो. Please go through the previous class work. If you are not doing, you are in a trouble. I'm not in a trouble. You are in a trouble. So either alpha position, either beta position. So either you can put at alpha, any alpha position. Those students who have critical thinking, they can logically think. Those students who hit the, we remember those students who hit the competition. If you are thinking I'm the spoon fooder, I'm your mother father, so beta, so it's a alpha position, it's a beta position. So only two possibilities. Only two possibilities. Correct everyone. Sometimes students are saying, sir, can we think like that also? So beta, what I'm saying, all are same position. If you are putting here also, so both are same. Both are same students. The only the व्यू पॉइंट डिफरेंट है. अगर आप यहां से इस मॉलिक्यूल को रोटेट कर दोगे, इट विल बी द सेम वन. So please write down this naphthalene molecule, chloronaphthalene, having two position isomers, please write down beta. Done everyone. Now we are moving towards the next one. Look at it. We have a chlorobiphenyl. We have a chloro, we have a chlorobiphenyl. So what will be the biphenyl, students? So this is a biphenyl. This is a biphenyl. Okay. Now look at it, guys. This molecule is a symmetrical molecule. So that's why they go. Look at it. This position and this position, both are same. Both are same. So both are forming one structure. Means either you can put chlorine at one position, at one dash position. Both are same. Are you getting my point? If I'm putting at one position chlorine, if I'm putting at one dash at chlorine position, chloro. So beta, both structure are same. That's why we are considered as a one structure. Now beta, this and this. So these are the same. 2 dash 2 dash. Some students are saying, how can you say this thing, sir? Beta, look at the symmetry of the molecule. Molecule is very symmetrical. Now this is the third one. This is the third. So beta, how many possibility? Only three. Sometimes students are saying, sir, what about this one? What about this one? Beta, they have already four bonds. They have already four bonds. Carbon can never make up bonds after four bonds. Carbon never make a bonds, 4 5 bonds, 6 bonds. No, it's wrong. Correct, everyone. Write down, everyone. Done everyone. So this is the position isomers. Now the next one. Although answer in front of you, that is 14. Bromochloronaphthalene. Bromochloronaphthalene 14 position isomers. Can you think how it will be 14? How it will be 14? Bromochloronaphthalene. We have a one bromine, one chlorine, and we have a naphthalene structure. So write down, students, how it will be 14th one. How it will be 14th one. How it will be 14th one. Have some practice, students. Although I am given you one of the the typical questions, so that at least you are in a position to solve any kind of question, whether it will be the toughest question, whether it will be the easiest question. So that's why I'm giving you a little bit more complicated question, more typical question, and more beautiful question. Beautiful means concept wise a very beautiful question. Okay, so now I will tell you how can you draw bromo. Dekho, you need not to draw the 14 molecules, and it's not possible, students. It's possible, but it's just a wastage of time. So look at it here. Now I'm telling you. Let's say they are saying bromo chloro. So I'm putting bromo here at alpha position, and then we put at beta position. Now beta one position, one isomers, we can put one chlorine here. Second structure we can put chlorine here. Third structure we can put chlorine here. Fourth structure we can put chlorine here. Fifth structure we can put chlorine here. Correct everyone? So these are the you can say the position isomers. Sixth, seventh, and then beta eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th. So write down everyone. Write down. Students, now there are some common structures which you need to eliminate here, because according to this concept you can find out the total 14 structures. Correct? Now there are some common structures. कुछ commons भी हैं that both are totally same. So which one is same? So we can eliminate them, students. Now we can eliminate them. Which one are the same one? ठीक है. Now the total is 14. Total is 14. अब 14 होने के बाद आप क्या करेंगे बच्चों? Do one thing. Now you need to eliminate them. Wait, I'm telling you. देखो बच्चों, now I'm parallelly give one more question. Let's say we have dibromo, so that you can understand better. Dibromonaphthalene, dibromonaphthalene. ठीक है बच्चों. So now I'm drawing so that you can differentiate this structures. Okay. Let's say if we have naphthalene, correct everyone? So the first structure is alpha alpha structure. Now I'm drawing students so that you can differentiate among them. Then beta second structure is what? This is the first. Second structure. Second structure. Second structure is like this is the alpha and this is the beta. Correct everyone? Third structure. Third one. Third one. It's alpha, so it's a beta. Correct everyone? Fourth structure. Guys, I'm drawing so that you can understand the things. See, how can we think? Although these are the most typical questions. NEET medical में तो relatively they are asking a very easy questions. But still, guys, you at least you have a practice here. If you don't have a practice, sometime you are getting in a trouble. So it's better you can draw. So I think now you understand that first we are putting here, then we are putting here, and then we are putting at, you can say, ortho meta para kind of. You can think in terms of ortho meta para, but please don't say ortho meta para, because ortho meta para is not applicable in case of naphthalene. If fifth structure आ गया बच्चों, is there any other possibility? No sir. So now we are putting this bromine at beta position. अब बीटा के रिस्पेक्ट में ये भी एक बीटा हो जाएगा. It's a beta beta. Correct everyone? Correct students? Now seventh one. Now we are extended this one. This one, this is two. Correct. We are putting here one. We are putting here two. Now beta we can shift this one. So this is the extension of second structure. Extension of second structure. Extension of second structure. So now we are putting here this one. Correct students? This is the seventh one. What about eighth? Guys, why I'm telling you these things? Because sir, here we have a two bromine atom. Two bromine atoms, so we can't do such kind of thing. Here we have one bromo, one chloro, means all both of them are two atoms. That's why we have total position isomers. But if we are getting a similar atom, we need to subtract some common structures. Correct? So write down the next one. Now beta, now one bromine, one bromine. Look at it, the movement of bromine here. We can fix this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you getting? Now what will be the ninth one? What will be the ninth structure? So sir, now this thing is clear now. Now we are putting this in beta position. Just extension. We are putting and make a molecule like that. This is the beta, and this is also a beta. If you are putting alpha, it will be same. And what about 10 students? So 10 is like this is the beta. This is the this one. This is the beta. Correct, everyone? Please make a structure. So these are the total 10 structures. If we have dibromo or dichloro, so 4 structures are subtracted here. But if we have a bromochloro students, so we have a total 14 position isomers. Total 14 position isomers. Please write down. Please write down. I'm telling you how can you draw. First 1, then 2, then 7, 8, 9, 10. Then draw third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Sorry, not seventh, sixth. If you are drawing in this manner, na, you are able to draw effectively, very effectively. Look at the first structure and try to understand the difference between first and second structure. And Manasa beta, in this way you can understand the things. Correct? I'm again telling you. Okay. Done everyone? This part. Write down, write down. So I'm giving you parallelly dibromo and bromochloro. Sir, we can assume and we can do our own, no? We can assume and we can do our own. Beta, you can assume yourself whether this first structure and second structure both are same or not. And how can you identify the two structures are same? Just give the IUPAC name. ठीक है आपको IUPAC name देना होगा. Let's say now I'm telling you draw the all possible. Look at this one. Draw all possible position isomers. And beta here C3H7Cl. You can check the du here. Firstly, du will be 0, du will be 0, and here also du will be 0. Correct, students? So if du is 0, it means there is no double bond and ring, something like that. So 3 carbon, I'm putting like that. 1, 2, 3. We have 1 chlorine, so 1 chlorine either here. Some students are saying, sir, why you are not putting here? So beta, both are same. You can give 1 chloropropane, 1 chloropropane. So both are same. So it's a first structure. What about second structure? What about second structure? One of the easiest example, this one. We have 1 chlorine here. It's a 2 chloropropane. Is there any other possibility, students? No. So total isomers 2. Correct. Now do this question. So sir, here similar. We have 2 chlorine. So we have 2 chlorine like that. Okay. What is there any other possibility? Yes, sir. If we have 1 chlorine here, 1 chlorine here. Is there any other possibility? Yes, sir. 2 chlorine here. Is there any other possibility? Yes, sir. We are thinking one chlorine here and one chlorine here. So first structure, second, third, fourth. Is there any other possibility? If you are thinking, is there any other possibility? You can tell me. Otherwise, there will be no possibility. Sir, how can you remember this structure? Beta, I'm practicing 5 times, 10 times, 20 times. You know, I'm the teacher. So I'm practicing before coming in your class. So आपको भी तो practice करना पड़ेगा ना. Without practice, how can you learn these things? Simply, simply. So first, so look at the position also. You can match the position. First, in first structure, we have 1 1 position. Second structure, we have 1 2 position. Okay. Third structure, we have 1 3 position. Fourth structure, we have 2 2 position. Of chlorine, I'm saying. I hope you understand. Guys, this topic is totally based on your imagination power. That how can you rearrange the atoms within a within a certain laws means carbon forming a 4 bonds. Correct, you can't put 5 bonds. Now write down this structure, C3H5Cl3. Here also du will be 0. So can you please tell me, students, how many possible structures? Let's see, now it's your turn. C3H5Cl3. What will be the possible structures? What will be the possible structures? Can you please give an answer, doctors? Very good, Vidhi. Sarvista, 6. How it will be 6, beta? Look at the answers now. I hope you will try these things. So guys, these are the only possibilities. Now compare your answers. First we put 3 chlorine here. First, second one, we can put 2 chlorine here, 1 chlorine here. The next one, we can put 2 chlorine, 1 chlorine. Look at it, the second structure. This is the first A structure. This is the B. This is the B के बाद C. So we can shift 1 chlorine between to the terminal one. Then the D, look at the D and look at the E. Now one students, one draw, definitely they will draw 3 chlorine atom here. Beta, it's not possible because here carbon forming a 6 bond, 5 bond, sorry. So this structure is not possible. Okay, so those answers are having 6. Most probably they will draw this particular structure and they will forget that the carbon only form a 4 bonds. And if you're thinking you will get some different structure, so guys, your different structure is not different. It will be matched with your A, B, C, D, E structures. So the total structures here will be the 5 1. 5 1. So write down, students. Done, everyone? Now write down this fourth one. Fourth one लिखो बेटा. C3H4Cl4. So how many possibilities? Guys, now I'm giving you the answer. Try to find out whether it will match with your answer or not. Please firstly write down C3H4Cl4. C3H4Cl4. C3H4Cl4 students. Guys, this topic is relatively, the imaginative topic. That's why I'm saying do the practice minimum of 5 to 6 times. Sarmista 5. No, 5 is not, I think, the correct answer. You will get the 6 structures here. And look at the answers, students. Look at the answers. 3 chlorine, 1 chlorine. Now we can shift this chlorine here. So A and B, I think there will be no problem. Now look at the C. C, I'm talking about middle one, 2 chlorine, and terminal one, we have 2 chlorine. What about D? Guys, you can think yourself कि अपन दो दो क्लोरीन लगा सकते हैं. What about E? We have 1 2 position. What about F? 2 chlorine, 1 1. If you are thinking, sir, one more structure is possible, so you can please tell me. I will draw and I will prove that this is not your the correct one. If you are thinking there is some more structures are existing, so please tell me. Otherwise, these are the only possibilities. And if you are thinking, sir, these two structures are same, so please tell me. I will give the IUPAC name and I will prove that both are different one. Come on, students. This is my open challenge to you. Either you can draw the new molecule or either you can prove that sir, these two are the same one. I will prove that it will not same. Come on, guys, these things will remove your the useless doubts. So it's better you can ask me the questions. Done, everyone? Bolo bachcho. Doctors today are so lazy right now. What happened? I know this topic is difficult for you, but my dear students, why you are not thinking that Naveen sir said that we need to practice little bit more. Let's say in a journal topic we are going through 1 or 2 times. This time we are going from 3 to 4 times. This week you have a Sunday is also free. Manasa beta, you can check the WhatsApp here or portal. There will be a mention of weekend syllabus. You can check from that side. And every week you can check from that side. And in your WhatsApp group, I remember on Sunday or maybe on Monday, सर आज का क्लास मजा है सर. Now we are moving towards the next one. आपको नेक्स्ट कंटिन्यू करना है अब. Now you need to continue the next one. Guys, now we are continuing with the functional isomers. Okay, what do you mean by functional isomers? The screen is not visible, students. Screen is not visible now. Okay. देखो बेटा. Now we have functional isomers. So what will be the functional isomers definition? So have a look, students. Compound which have same molecular formula but have different functional group. Have you remember? I'm giving you the example of ether and alcohol. So beta, ether and alcohol is an example of functional isomers. Beta, note point. Actually, this note point is very important, and you always focused here. Do not consider position isomers and size of chain. We remember, never considered size of chain, never considered position isomers. You can forget the things. You can only focus here. What beta? You can focus on the functional isomers. Correct, everyone? I think now it's clear. My sound is clear now. Now we have functional isomers example, students. Look at the examples. First example is alkene, alkyne, and cycloalkane. So guys, this is a alkene C4H8. This is also C4H8. Look at the DU, students. Here DU is 1. Here also DU is 1. Sir, how you can say that DU is 1? You can find out by formula, or you can check that here is only one ring. Here is only one pi bond. That's why they act as a functional isomers. Correct, beta ji? Correct, beta ji? Similarly, here du is what, beta? 2. Here du is 2. And look at the molecular formula. Both have same molecular formula. So if both have same molecular formula, it's a C4H6. C4H6. So both have same molecular formula. So they also considered as Fi. What is Fi? Functional isomerism. Functional isomerism. Correct, everyone. Now we are moving towards the B part. What will be the B, guys? Now I'm telling you primary amine, secondary amine, and tertiary amine. Please do not consider the same functional group. Be remember, if we have primary amine, if we have secondary amine, and if we have tertiary amine, which have same molecular formula, we can also consider it as a functional isomers. Okay, everyone. So whenever you have a functional isomers having primary, secondary, tertiary amine, you may write down it's a functional isomers. So please write down. Then we will move towards the C point. Write down. Write down, beta. Please write down little bit fast. Your speed are so slow, and after that you are saying sir, scroll up, scroll down. Amulya, your speed is so intensive. Chakri, it's not possible to show you the previous one. Everybody is disturbed you by your activity. But if you have some network problem, so you can done after the class, you can take the recording, you can make one friend, they can send you the class notes here. We have 130 strengths here. I'm again repeating the same lines. Now you have a network issue. After 1 minute, they have like some other students have network issue. So the whole class will turn only focus on the one page. Write down now. You have a network issue, so you can collect the recording. Simple. I'm very strict in this part. I'm really sorry for that. But we need to go forward the syllabus यार. Syllabus भी तो आगे करना है भाई. Shishir beta, please focus on your class. Okay. If you have some this kind of problem, what is this? What is this? So please yaar, don't ask me such kind of question. Focus on your class only. If you are not understand, leave it. It's not for you. Done everyone? Now I'm moving towards the next one. Okay. Now students, we are moving towards the C part. What will be the C part, students? Look at the C1, C part. So C part is same kind of, it's a primary amide, secondary amide and tertiary amide. So but this is a primary amide. Look at this. This is a primary amide. Look at this. This is a secondary amide. And look at this. This is a tertiary amide. And beta, all are having a same formula. You can check the formula. It's your choice because I know all are having a same formula. So beta, this primary, secondary, and tertiary amide are also considered as functional isomers. One of the easiest isomers this is, like alcohol, ether, and phenol. So this is what beta alcohol. This is what beta ether. Ether. And beta both have same formula. You can check. Molecular formula is same. Both have C4H3 दो पाँच पाँच तीन आठ और एक नौ दस C4H10O. Both have same molecular formula, but one is alcohol and one is ether. So beta, if their functional group is different, so we can say that it will be a functional isomers. Acha, this is the important one. This is very important, very, very important. Why, sir, it is important? Beta, because you are saying, sir, both are alcohol, sir. So, my dear students, it's a phenol. It's a phenol. And beta, it's a aliphatic alcohol because it connected to carbon. It's not connected to benzene ring. So we remember their property is totally different. We remember phenol have a different chemical property and aliphatic alcohol have a different chemical property. And if you are look at out one more isomers, that is ether, ROR, they have a different chemical property. And you know very well alcohol is a different, phenol is a different, and ether is a different. So that's why all three are functional isomers. And better, I'm again telling you molecular formula is same here. You can check the molecular formula. Molecular formula is same. Now the third one, I think now you understand yourself. Yes, sir, this is what, sir? This is what, sir? So beta, this is phenolic and this is aliphatic. Aliphatic. So phenolic and aliphatic both are different. That's why they act as a functional isomers. That's why they act as a functional isomers. That's why they act as a functional isomers. Correct, everyone? So write down. Ethanol have a property to dissolve the dissolve the components which are present in your hand. That's why she said. Why you are eating carbohydrate? Same answer. Okay, now focus on the class issue. You are very moving here and there. You are not focusing on the class. Done, everyone. Can we move towards the E option? E, functional isomers. Guys, actually, I'm doing the all functional isomers, which are possible here, so that you are not in a trouble. Do it fast, Rohan beta. Okay, now we are moving towards the next one. Now, guys, we are moving towards aldehyde and ketone, and I think you are aware about these things. Then, beta, look at it here. This is what beta aldehyde group, and this is what students ketone. So, sir, aldehyde and ketone they have both similar chemical, like they have different functional group. One is aldehyde, one is ketone. That's why they are considered as functional isomers. Correct, everyone? Correct, everyone? Now look at this one. Actually, this is a question is not in such way. This is a question C3H6O. How many possible functional isomers? So look at this one. So one is aldehyde, one is ketone, one is cyclic ether. This is a cyclic ether. Are you getting my point? Cyclic ether. The next one is this one. CH2 double bond CH2OH. So it's a what beta? It's a allylic alcohol. This is what students? You remember allylic alcohol? Allylic alcohol. And beta now this what is this? What is this? So it's a ether and it's a alkene. So it's a alkene ether you can say. And this is a cyclic and having OH group. So beta all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all are having a same formula. Which formula? C3H6O. And we remember all are functional isomers. Sir, why? Why, sir? Because all are having a different functional group. Sometimes students are saying, ki, sir, fourth and sixth, both are same. No, my dear. This is a open chain. It's a cyclic. So we remember open and cyclic have different chemical properties. So we are treated as a different functional group. Correct, everyone? So write down this part. Write down. Write down, everybody. Please write down only this one. Please don't write F. Please don't write F. Please write down only E and very slowly, slowly. Take your time, guys, but try to understand the things. Take your time, but try to understand the things very properly. So these are the possible structure. If you are thinking, sir, there will be some more possibility, so you can tell me. But we remember they have a different functional group. I'm discussing only here functional isomers. I'm not discussing the position isomers, chain isomers. Write down, everyone. Can we move towards the F1? Doctors, can we move towards the F? Example, I'm giving you the I'm giving you the all examples. After that, the question will be definitely put among this one. No need to learn something extra. Correct, everyone. Now look at the F option. Look at the F option. Now we are moving towards the F1 students. So look at the F. The molecular formula that is given in the question, that is C2H4O2. C2, guys, how can you think? I'm telling you, I'm rub the answers and again draw it so that you are able to think. How can you think, sir? Look at it. We have this question. Which one? C2H4O2. Please find out the DU. So DU will be 1. Correct, everyone? And we need to adjust 2 oxygen atom. 2 oxygen means we have either acid, either we have ester, or we have 2 ketone, 2 aldehyde, or we have alcohol, aldehyde, ketone, alcohol. It may be possible. So first I am drawing CH3, COOH. Correct. This is the first possibility. Second possibility, is there any other acid possibility? No, because we have only one possibility. Now we are moving towards ester. Ester का क्या हो सकता है? HCOOCH3. Either this one or either this one. Either no, this one is not possible. Why? Because we have only 2 carbon atom. So this is the not possible structure. This is not possible. Okay, so only one structure is possible. So this is acid. This is the ester. Okay, third one. Third one में अब we have a two oxygen now, and we have 2 carbon. So you can do one thing. One you can put aldehyde, and one you can put alcohol. Now check the formula. C2H4O2. Yes, sir. Is there any other possibility? So I don't think there will be any other possibilities, friends. So only 3 possibilities are there. Sir, how does DU affect isomerism? Because DU1 stands for they have at least one double bond or either one ring, you can say. That's why we are emphasized ki here one DU, here one DU, and here also we have one DU. Correct? Sometime you are drawing this structure also. This one. CH2, CH2OH. But beta, this is wrong. Why? First, their molecular formula is wrong. C2H6O2. And beta, their DU is 0. So by the 2 methods, you can identify that this is a wrong one. That's why DU will give a hint that whether we have a double bond, we have a ring. Can you think, Sarmista beta, is there any ring possibility? So sir, no sir. Why? Because sir, we have only 2 carbon, and with the help of 2 carbon, we can't able to form a ring. अच्छा, ये structure possible है? Can you think? If I'm getting this one, let's say this one. Is this structure is possible? Possible, beta. So your answer will be no. Why? Sir, one DU and one for ring. So here DU will be 2. But in our question, DU will be 1. That's why, sir, this is not the possible structure. This is not the possible. Achha, sometimes students are thinking this one also. Sir, this one. Sir, it's a C2H4O. It's only O. It's not O2. You can put one thing. You can put OH here. Yes, this structure is possible. This structure is possible. This structure is possible. It's a epoxy ether, and we have alcohol. So this structure is possible, students. Correct, everyone? So beta, this DU will help you a lot. Whether a particular compound contain a ring or a double bond. Correct? Definitely, Sloka. If DU, beta, if DU is not matched, na, you can find out the molecular formula. Their molecular formula is wrong. You can check. Yes, sir, Mr. Guys, look at this particular one. Here DU will be 0, na? Forget the DU. Forget the DU. Check the molecular formula. Their molecular formula automatically wrong, yaar. DU1 mean what? CH2 unit decrement. Simple. There is a, sorry, not CH2, 2 hydrogen will lesser. So when you find one double bond, जब आप एक double bond लगा लेंगे ना यहाँ पर, then you will get the answer. But this This compound will not existing. ये compound exist ही नहीं करता है. That's why we are not writing this one. Correct everyone. So DU will helps a lot. At least you have an idea about this thing. This fourth structure is possible, definitely possible. Correct everyone. Now look at the second question. Which one? I'm talking about this one. Here also DU will be one. So either ring, either double bond. So this is the first one. This is the second one. Correct everyone. Second structure. Now, is there any other possibility? This is the acid part, acid one. Here also DU will be one. Beta, this green color is what? Fifth structure. Look at the fifth one. Fifth and sixth. Beta, both are chain isomers. Both are not chain isomers, you can say. It's not a chain isomers, you can say. In future, we will tell us it is a metamerism. It's a metamers. It's a metamers. Metamers. Correct, everyone? Why it is metamers? So I will tell you later. So look at the possibilities, students, here. Here we have aldehyde and we have alcohol. Correct. We have alcohol. We have alcohol. Correct. We have ester. That is also a possibility. So these are the possible structures. You may write down. Please write down. We have one ring, four-membered ring. I think there will be no other possibility. Why it will be four? I don't know. Guys, it may be possible that it may somehow more possible structures. It may be possibility that one also. Correct. So please write down. Forget the numbering. This is the ninth one. Ninth one. This one is also possible. Okay. So I'm writing down. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Write down. It may be possible that there are some more structure existing, but at least now you have a knowledge. What knowledge? Is, sir, if we have the same molecular formula and different chemical functional group, then we can recognize that this will be the functional isomers. And guys, these are the questions of JEE mains. I'm very honest about these things. This F question, this E question. Okay, नीट में तो बहुत सिंपल आएगा पेपर, बहुत सिंपल, a very simple question asked you, and within a seconds you can crack the questions. That is my not believe, guys. You can check the previous year questions. Then your words and my words both are same students. We remember. Done, everyone? Done, everyone? Now look at the next question, students. Look at the next question. So guys, here sometimes students are getting confused and they will get the wrong answer. They will get the wrong answer, students. Why? I don't know. Why? I don't know. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So guys, the first and second both have same molecular formula. We remember it's a ester. It's not a ester, students. It's a ketone. It's a ketone. And what about this one? This is a ether. So if they have same molecular formula but different functional group, we are given a category of functional isomers. So write down this one also. Write down this one also. Write down everyone. Write down. Okay, so now we are moving towards the G section. Beta G section, then we have H and then we have I. So look at the GHI. ठीक है. G. Look at the G1. So it's a cyanide isocyanide. So guys, if we have CN group, if we have NC group, it's a cyanide and it's a isocyanide. So definitely, sir, they have different functional groups. So we are assume that it's a functional isomer. Sir, similarly, we have imine. This imine. We have this triple bond and NH2. Now, Shloka beta, look at it. Here du will be 2. Here du will be 2. Here du will be 2. What I'm trying to say that if du is same and carbon number is same, so we remember their molecular formula is also same. You need to check only now what functional group. This is a imine, this is amine, this is isocyanide, this is cyanide. So sir, all are different. So that's why functional isomers. Are you getting my point? Are you getting? So du से अपन को क्या पता चला कि sir by the du and number of carbon we can assume that we can predict that now is that their molecular formula is same, sir. Now we need to focus only on the functional group. Similarly, my dear, we have nitro. Nitro is NO2 group. And what is nitrite? ONO group. ONO. ONO. Correct, friends? So this is nitro and this is nitrite. This is nitro and this is nitrite. They also belongs to functional isomers. Sir, amide and oxime? Yes. You can check the DU Shloka here. श्लोका बेटा du क्या है 1 है सर. du क्या है सर 1 है सर. सर कार्बन सर 2 है. सर कार्बन 2 है. नाइट्रोजन 1 है. नाइट्रोजन 1 है. ऑक्सीजन 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 ऑक्सीजन. हाइड्रोजन 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 हाइड्रोजन. 3 to 5 5. 3 to 5 5. Look at both have same formula. Correct, students? So they are also under the category of functional isomers. Guys, these are the only functional isomers in the universe, and I'm doing all of them. I'm doing all of them, students. What is nitro? NO2 group. Shishir beta, what is NO2? Nitro group. And nitrite beta, ONO. Okay, everyone. So please write down. Sir, simple. If I'm giving you one word, na, look at the functional group. After molecular formula, look at the functional group. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Done, everyone? Can we move to the next one? The next one is metamerism. So tomorrow I will discuss the sheet of structural isomers. So tomorrow I will discuss your sheet, students. Okay, and 1 or 2 DPP, maybe A6, A7 DPP. We will discuss tomorrow. Correct? Here temperature is almost 40 to 43. 40 to 43 temperature. One of the horrible temperature. Done, everyone. Now I'm in Haryana. In Haryana, we have a temperature of 40 to 43. Hyderabad में 35. That's why you are a little bit cool. Okay, now we are moving towards the next part, students, that is metamerism. And guys, this metamerism is a very beautiful one, beautiful and very easy one. Okay, but we remember when you practice some 4 or 5 examples, then you are able to understand perfectly. Okay, so what will be the definition? So isomers which have same polyvalent functional group but have different type of alkyl group chain. They have different type of alkyl group. So we called metamers or metamerism. Not, please do not consider position isomers or chain isomers. Please do not consider. So when you solve the question, firstly you will check the functional isomers, then you will check the metamerism. Don't worry, I will give you the trick. First you need to check tautomerism, then functional isomers, then meta, then chain, then position. Okay, you can follow this order. Which order? FMCP. First F, then M, then C, then P. Correct, students? Sir, what about tautomers? So tautomers you can learn in GOC, Journal Organic Chemistry. So forget about tautomers. But that is the rule. Okay, now look at this one. So compound which contain what do you mean by polyvalent functional group? What do you mean by polyvalent? So compound which contain polyvalent functional group can show what can show what can show, students? They can show metamerism. They can show metamerism. Now the problem is that, sir, what is polyvalent functional group? There is a biggest problem. So but a functional group which can divided carbon chain into more than one part. Sir, I didn't get. So have some patience. Have some patience. Now I will show you. Look at the first example, ether. Ether को देखो बेटा, ether. So they have two parent chain, either this one, either this one. So we called what beta? They called what beta? They called what, students? Polyvalent functional group. Correct, everyone? Ester, we have one carbon chain of this one and one carbon chain of this one. So we have two carbon chain. Similarly, secondary amine, we have two carbon chain. We have tertiary amine, two carbon chain. Three carbon chain. So beta, these all are what? Secondary amide. Secondary amide, we have one carbon chain and the second carbon chain. Tertiary amide, we have one carbon chain, two carbon chain, three carbon chain. Thioether. Thioether, we have two carbon chain. Anhydride, one carbon chain and two carbon chain. What is sulfonic ester? One carbon chain, two carbon. Means a functional group they connected by two alkyl group, two or more alkyl group. And if they are different, we called metamerism. So it's better first you write down everyone, write down. These are the 9 examples. Okay, write down everyone, write down, write down students. When we solve some examples, na, it will be more clear to you. Okay, so have some patience. We can move towards the example. Then you are able to understand a little bit more clear. What is the mean of polyvalent and what is the mean of metamerism?
हाँ स्टूडेंट्स, सो नाउ वी हैव मेटामेरिज्म. नाउ आई एम टेलिंग यू अबाउट, गाइस मैं आपको फिर बोल रहा हूँ, आई एम अगेन रिपीटिंग माय वर्ड्स. Actually, you are not listening me, and you are. I don't know where are you like focusing here. So some students like Preetham said कि sir what do you mean by polyfunctional group? So बेटा मैंने आपको polyvalent functional group के बारे में बेटा मैंने आपको क्या बोला प्रीतम? When you solve some example, then you are able to understand. The same definition if I am read 4 times 5 times, आपको समझ में आ जाएगा बेटा, आपको समझ में ही नहीं आएगा.
Now I'm audible. Now I'm audible. So guys, what I'm saying right now, एक तो यार सभी आप please listen very carefully. What I'm saying कि polyvalent functional group, this is the definition. If I'm reading 4 times 5 times, it doesn't mean that you can understand perfectly. Now we are moving towards next examples. Okay, so look at the example, students. Look at the first example now. Look at the first example. Look at the first example. Guys, look at the first example. So this first example, this both are ether. And here we have two carbon chain, 1, 2. And here also we have two carbon chain. Similarly, we have three carbon chain and we have one carbon chain. So beta, there are different alkyl group along the polyvalent. What do you mean by polyvalent? This functional group is a polyvalent. Why polyvalent? Because they have more than one alkyl group. One alkyl group, second alkyl group. Correct. This is a polyvalent functional group ether, and there is one alkyl group and there is one alkyl group. So here two carbon chain of two carbon. Here carbon length of two carbon. Here carbon chain length of three carbon. Here carbon chain length of only one carbon. So this ether are treated as polyvalent functional group. And for your kind information, these all are polyvalent. That's why they are here. Otherwise, why we are writing? These all are polyvalent functional group. Look at the two alkyl group in every group. In every 1 to 9, you can check the green marked. Why I'm making a green marked? Why I'm making a green mark, students? What I'm saying, carbon chain along the functional group, it will be a different one. We called as metamerism. Correct, everyone? I hope now you understand. And if I'm reading the same definition 10 times, 20 times, you didn't get anything. Correct. The third example, look at the third example. This is the parent chain. This is the polyvalent functional group, and look at the side chain. Their side chain will be the different one. This is the branched one. This is the one carbon chain. So beta, this first, second, and third. Beta, all three are metamerism. Now the problem is that sometimes students are saying, sir, it's a chain isomers. So my dear students, I'm giving you the priority order. What priority order? First, you need to check functional isomers. Then you need to check metamers. Then you need to check chain isomers. Then you give the priority of position isomers. Correct, everyone? Correct, everyone. So this is the first example. You may write. Now the second one. Second one. Look at the second one, student. Second example. So it's a CH3 C2H5 and it's a C2H5. Look at the second example, students. CH3CO. Here we have three carbon chain. Here we have two carbon chain. Here we have two carbon. Here we have one carbon. Are you getting this functional group? So we are getting this. This is the two carbon, and here look at here we have three carbon. So beta along the polyvalent functional group. This is the polyvalent functional group. You can check that is present in the ninth ester one. This is the second one. Correct. So these are the examples. Correct, everyone. So we have a different alkyl group chain along the functional group, polyvalent functional group. Correct, everyone. Look at the third one. Third one is very critical example, very critical one. I will give you some zoom so that you are able to understand very perfectly. Look at the third one, students. Look at the third one. So guys, here I am using देखो sulfur connecting to benzene ring. Here oxygen connecting to benzene ring. Are you getting? Here oxygen connecting to cyclohexane. Here sulfur connected to cyclohexane. So both both example, they are connected via different alkyl group chain. That's why they are considered as meta isomers. That's why we are considered as a meta isomers. Correct, everyone? So please write down. Write down, everyone. Write down, everyone. Similarly, the fourth example, this carbon connected to benzene ring here and this carbon ring here. But sir, their connectivity is same. That's why this molecule is identical. It's not different. It's the same, students. We remember. Why it is same? But here connectivity is different. Look at the connectivity. Look at the connectivity of benzene ring. Correct, everyone? So fourth example is not meta isomers. It's identical. Both are same. Both are same. Now the fifth example. What will be the polyvalent functional group? This one. What will be the polyvalent functional group? This one. And you can check here double bond position and here double bond position. Correct, everyone? So both are different. That's why they act as a metamers. Metamers. That's why they act as a metamers. Correct, everyone? So write down. Write down, everyone. One scroll up, okay. Write down the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, all the five examples. Write down, everyone. The first example, second, third, fourth, fifth. Write down. Now I think you understand sir, basically a functional group which contain two or more alkyl group, that is called polyvalent functional group. Correct, everyone? Correct, students? Done, everyone? Okay, students, now we are moving towards the next example, the sixth one. Better look at this one. We have the alkyl chain. Look at it. Both are primary amide, students, not secondary. Sorry. Dekho, this is also secondary. This is also secondary. But sir, look at the carbon chain. They have different one. They have different one. That's why both are act as a meta isomers. That's why both act as a meta isomers. Please write down this one. लिखो लिखो बच्चों, write down, write down, write down. Write down, everyone. Now we have a last topic, students. So I'm writing the last topic now. The last one, that is the fifth example, students. What will be the fifth one? Better ring chain isomers. Ring or chain, ring chain isomers. Ring chain isomers. Ring chain isomers. So let's say A example. So if are having this one, if we are having this one, Sloka, look at this one. So beta, this is open chain and this is a ring, and both have same molecular formula. That's why we called this, we called functional isomers. We called functional isomers obviously, and we also called ring. This is ring chain isomers, RCI, ring chain isomers. Correct, everyone? Correct, everyone? Are you getting my point? Sir, give one more example. Okay. So now I'm giving you one more example. Let's say if we have this one and if we have this one, look at it. Here du is 1. Here du is 1. Both have C5, C5. So both are existing as a what beta? Functional isomers as well as ring chain isomers. Correct, everyone? Sorry, write down. Guys, tomorrow homework is what? You need to solve the questions from the structural isomerism topic completely. Tomorrow I will discuss your sheet and one DPP. Correct, students? One DPP means I think we have discussed till विधि हमने कहां तक डिस्कस कर लिए बेटा डीपीपी till where we discuss the DPP. Sir, O R all FC और RCI, no, जनरली सभी फंक्शनल भी होंगे और RCI भी होंगे. Now we are moving towards the next one. Look at it. Let's say if I'm talking about this one, and if I'm talking about this one. So beta, this is ketone and this is ether, cyclic ether. So भैया दोनों क्या है? Functional isomers as well as ring chain isomers. Okay, you can give the answer on the behalf of options, and if both are options, you can give first priority to functional isomers. लिखो बेटा next one. एक और लिख लो. Write down everyone. So both are existing as a functional isomers. Now बेटा अपन ना इसको functional isomers नहीं बोल रहे हैं. Why? देखो इसका एक रीजन मैं आपको ये दे सकता हूँ कि आप इसको फंक्शनल आइसोमर्स क्यों नहीं बोल रहे हैं. बेटा बोथ हैव एल्कीन. अब एल्कीन तो दोनों में है, so the only difference is what? The cyclic ring. बट अपन इसको बोल सकते हैं फंक्शनल आइसोमर्स. आर यू गेटिंग? RCI. बट एल्कीन तो दोनों में है, तो फंक्शनल ग्रुप मस्ट बी सेम, यू कैन से, बिकॉज दिस एल्कीन विल डिफाइन द रेट केमिकल रिएक्शंस. Correct everyone. So this is an example of ring chain isomers. So बेटा ये था ring chain isomers का टॉपिक. ठीक है बच्चों. Now we have structural identification part we have remaining. So उसके बाद अपन पढ़ेंगे structural identification. Okay. These things we will deal tomorrow. And tomorrow when we enter in a class, what about the definition? Beta molecule, देखो, you can make your definition. We need to discuss 6, 7. So tomorrow we will discuss DPP number 6 and structural isomerism questions of your sheets. Okay. And what will be the definition? Beta, they have both molecular formula, but one compound exists in an open chain, one compound exists in a cyclic form. Okay. But a definition is not so important. Their examples are important. Okay. And by the examples, you can make your own definition. It will be not a big deal for you. Correct, beta ji? Correct, beta ji? Correct, students? So guys, tomorrow you can complete your work and we will discuss your problems of structural isomers and the DPP number 6. Correct, everyone? Bolo bachcho. So doctor, now it's time to say goodbye. We have almost the time covered. ठीक है. Guys, please do the practice at least minimum of 5 to 6 times and try to solve the sheet questions, DPP questions. Correct? Would you send today notes? I'm not sending any kind of notes. So have a good day. Take care. Be happy and stay blessed, students. Bye. Take care.